There's reality or truth, and there's assumption. Reality or truth is things the way they are, life as it is in itself, while assumption is your opinion or your acceptance of someone's opinion as a standard and how life should be. Belief is born out of lack of awareness and unwillingness to accept the fact that you don't know. It is because you don't know, you believe, you assume, you hold on to someone, something, a book, you hold on to its content, its perception as the only accepted truth. And anything that doesn't fit into that narrative, anything that doesn't go in line with that, you dismiss, you fight, and even kill to protect such a belief. For you, it is precious, sacred, divine, and everyone who is not walking according to it is doomed to eternal condemnation. What is more stupid than that? What can be more insane and barbaric than that a human being is willing to throw away his humanity, his consciousness, his awareness, and can even go to the extent of destroying other lives just because they choose to see the world differently. They choose to live differently. They choose to do things differently. In the eyes of a believer, everyone is wrong, doomed, and desperately in need of redemption. Therefore, he sees himself as an agent of salvation, charged with the duty of bringing back the so-called lost sheep into the fold. For a believer, all his actions are considered as an act of love and good intention. Whether he looks down on someone, insults someone, treat with disdain, fight and destroy lives and things, still he sees it as a religious act of devotion and commitment to his God. That's how countless lives were lost and will still be lost as long as they still believe of any kind. That's how the greatest library of all time was lost. A religious man one day entered the library with his holy book in his hand and fire in the other hand. He said to the librarians, "I have two questions for you, and your answer is what will determine the fate of this library. One," he said, "is there any book in this library that contains anything that is not in my holy book? Two, and if there's none, then why have such a big library when you can have only one book?" The questions were made in such a way that no matter how they answer, he will still burn down the library. That's how religion or belief is. It always concretizes, establishes itself as the only fact, ruling out every other thing as false and irrelevant. To every religion, every belief, to every concept, in its own eyes, only itself is a reasonable reason enough, and all other things are useless. If not, why burn down such a huge library? If not, why start a war? Why kill another life? Why exploit, enslave, or destroy? No single belief, system, or concept is peaceful and can never be. At the very root of every belief is evil. Therefore, the fruit is endless divisiveness, chaos, pain, and all kinds of horror. No belief is good or superior to the other. They are one and same with exact tendencies. One may appear to be more tolerant, but tolerance itself is not a good thing. Just an excessive act of pretense, which is far more deadly. Hypocrisy disguising as truth is dangerous than a full-blown lie, of which all belief always comes in the guise of truth. Meanwhile, no belief is the truth. Its foundation is deception. Then it goes on multiplying into numerous deceptions. As a matter of fact, belief is your only hindrance to the truth. The truth is not somewhere else. You don't have to go in search of it. There is no need for any journey to be made. You just have to drop the barriers, the obstacle you create. They are the veil stopping you from experiencing truth. You don't have to like or dislike anything, accept or reject anything. Just be available, and it is there in its fullness like the light of the sun. Your belief, your religion, your ideologies are nothing but psychological possessions. Everyone has two kinds of possessions. There are physical possessions and there are psychological possessions. Your physical possessions are your body, your cars, your house and money, while your psychological possessions are your belief, your religion, your theology and your ideologies. All are acquired through time. You were not born with any of them, and you can equally drop them as well. Only life is basic. Only truth is fundamental, foundational and indispensable. Every effort made by any spiritual teacher or being is to bring you here, is to get you to drop all your psychological possession so you can become available to life and experience truth in all totality. Infinite grace and blessings.